Looking for you. I'm looking for you. Don't know where to go. Don't know what to do.
Hey, Carla here. You're watching the Surf Institute Video Library.
For today, folks, we're going to be talking about how to get through the lineup or how to get through the soup. It's not an easy thing to do, but if you have momentum, you're going to punch through. Let's see what it's all about.
When paddling outside, there may be white water that must be paddled through. This area is called the impact zone. The key to getting through the impact zone is to maintain momentum toward the wave. There are 3 different types of methods to get through the white water. The first is called the push-up. Keep the board perpendicular and paddle directly into the white water. Just as the wave approaches, do a quick push-up in order to allow the water to go between the body and the board. It's natural to want to freeze when scared by an approaching whitewater wave. It is important to fight this feeling and continue on the course over the wave. If one keeps momentum, the surfboard will go through the water. Another method, which is very popular among longboarders, is to use weight displacement to allow the surfboard to seesaw or teeter-totter over the whitewater. This is done by sitting on the tail of the board so that the nose is fairly high in the air. As the wave approaches, just before impact with the board, the rider should pull their weight up on the board so that it brings the nose of the surfboard back down. Since the wave is constantly moving, the board travels over the wave as the seesaw or the teeter-totter is performed. Another way to getting through the impact zone is known as the turtle. What you need to do is flip the board over, holding tight underneath, somewhat close to the nose end of the board, allowing the whitewater to roll over. This technique is best used in larger surf when other methods are not enough. It's important that the rider keeps the board perpendicular to the wave, otherwise the wave will hit the board at an angle, ripping it out of grip and possibly injuring one's shoulders. So let's break it down. When paddling outside, you must maintain momentum toward the wave to get through the whitewater. You have 3 methods to choose from. The first is the push-up. Simply paddle your board perpendicular to the wave, push your body up, and allow the water to go between you and the surfboard. The second method, known as the seesaw or the teeter-totter, is done by sitting on the tail of the board so that the nose is in the air. As the wave approaches and hits the bottom of the board, the rider should pull their weight up on the board so that it brings the nose and the surfboard back down. The third and final method to getting through the soup is known as the turtle. What you do is flip the board over, hold tight underneath, somewhat close to the nose end, and allow the whitewater to roll over. I hope you found this episode useful. Happy sliding!
Looking